This is where we have a little sneak peek. So I told you this already, but my 5th year, I'm going to run for student body president. Firstly, start by thanking everyone for joining. Been posting all throughout the week about this interview that we're going to do with Anika, our RIT former student body president, and hopefully welcome you guys to a series of interviews that we're going to do with other amazing people that go to RIT. So this is Anika Aftab. She's, of course, again, our former student body president. She majored in organizational, and she made this major. Organizational strategy and healthcare administration, with now a master's in systems learning and healthcare policy. She's a sister of Delta Phi, plays rugby as well as boxes, and is an avid reader and is currently writing her and publishing her own book. The very accomplished Anika Aftab.
Not yet. We're getting there. We're trying.
We're going to hop right into the questions, and the first one's a hard hitter.
Let's go.
Overall, how satisfied are you with your RIT experience?
I would say, all of it wasn't positive, but I did serve as president, so I did get to see different sides of RIT that most people wouldn't have. Overall, I stayed for 5 years. I loved it, but I would give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Yeah. Okay.
The reason I picked RIT was because of its financial aid.
Okay. Yeah.
Without a question. The day I visited, it was hot and humid. It was kind of awful. I don't even know what kind of struck me, but I was this can't be that bad. But I do remember the moment sitting in the gym, and I was I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I should be here. Oh my God.
Okay. You're all good.
No filter.
Honestly, no filter. It's all good.
I was this seems like the place I want to be, and I really appreciated just how everyone no one was judgmental. I felt like I could not only find myself, but also find people like-minded people that I could connect with and that wouldn't judge me.
Well, let's skip to the next question. What could you describe maybe your academic experience? So what was taking classes like? Did you like your class size? You made your own major? What was that like doing with SOIS and?
Yeah, well, so I started RIT as a pre-med, thinking that I was going to become a doctor. That's really what was instilled in me because of my family expectations. I was definitely not chasing my own dreams. And I can tell you that for a fact. I switched my major about 4 or 5 times. How I graduated on time, I can't tell you. But the School of Individualized Study really was the reason why I'm who I am today. I was able to create my own path, and it wasn't always easy. My first year, I got a 2-1, and I almost failed out. I'm amazed that I even have my master's degree right now.
Yeah.
But RIT definitely had some resource. Thank you. Definitely had some resources to help with that. So I'm grateful.
What's your experience with the student body?
Oh, I had a good. I think that obviously there were some bad times where whatever you do, it's not everyone is going to be happy with it, and I think that definitely it was hard to sometimes see things where it's people will say oh, it doesn't seem like you're doing anything, it doesn't seem like you're accomplishing anything, and it kind of sometimes gets to you, right? But then at the same time, also seeing all that positive energy when let's say I was speaking at an event and people reaching out and saying hey, that was awesome, or that really resonated with me. That's kind of what keeps me going, and that's why I absolutely that experience. Being able to represent the student body is just has been life changing. I have goosebumps just thinking about it. It's not something. It's so hard because it's I'm your age. I don't know any better than you. I'm still trying to figure out how to wake up before noon on, and so it's a learning experience, and definitely but it's so worth it. It is so worth it.
Yeah. Initially, I'll be honest. In the first 3 months when I wanted to just leave and get out of RIT, it was initially very hard to find my group of guys. I don't know. It just felt very cold. And this is exactly what I wrote my college advisor in high school. I was sorry to be emailing you, but I'm just not having a good time here at RIT. Like, I use this metaphor that it's not only physically cold, but also like I had just like a cold feeling from the environment. And it was like, I over time, there's a group of people for anyone at RIT. Like, there's someone to be your friend, and there's just such a diverse student body. So I think sticking it out and getting more involved again is like the best way to go. This is where we have a little sneak peek. So I told you this already, but my 5th year, I'm going to run for student body president. And in that commencement speech, that if I get it, then I'm going to tell the freshman class the fact that the best way to get your full experience, just take advantage of everything that RIT has to offer. But anyways, again, I thank you for joining me on Wolf Live.
Thank you for asking me.
And
I really appreciate this.
yeah. And I hope the rest of the semester, or not just the summer is good, and then finishing up in the semester. And yeah, I hope we talk again soon. And then again, thank you everyone who joined throughout. They probably in and out throughout here, but everyone, thank you for joining in, asking questions in the comment section. Yeah, this was fun.
Awesome. Thank you.
All
All
right.
right. Bye.
And